Many of us have a love-hate relationship with policies and procedures. Depending on how you're wired, getting forced to follow all the company rules can really leave you kind of empty and maybe a little bit frustrated, knowing that, I could have got this all done much quicker or cheaper maybe, if I didn't have to follow the rules so closely. Believe me, I have been there, and I know a lot of you out there too. What I have found over the years, though, as I work with different companies, is most of those regulations, they stem out of avoiding costly mistakes or maybe physical injury. Now, I'm not saying that we should all agree to wear bubble wrap to work so we don't get paper cuts. I do agree some rules are overkill, or someone went overboard on their corrective action or something. But I have found that most procedures make pretty good sense if you know the reasons that they were put in place. Problem is, we don't always know those reasons. And without that information, we can tend to bend the rules where it makes sense for us to bend the rules. Unfortunately, we do that with God's policies and procedures as well. It's a problem. Many times, because we really can't see the big picture of why God instituted all his rules, we can find ourselves cutting corners or kind of morphing God's guidelines for living into something that, it makes sense for us. But in the end, it injures us down the line. It's a faith problem, actually. Now, we may not have faith in the procedures of an imperfect company that we work for, but look at the God we work for. Perfect in every way, and his precepts are too. If you ever doubt this, just take a look at like an ant's nest or better yet, a beehive that you can look down inside and see. It's unbelievable order, unbelievable consistency, unbelievable efficiency. We would all love our companies to run as well as a beehive does. Every bee doing exactly what the beehive procedures are, unquestioning, tirelessly, all following God's perfect programming. We can look around and see the world that God created. It's truly amazing that in each natural habitat, very, very complex systems with multitudes of vastly diverse creatures, and they're all living in perfect balance, without written procedures, without middle management or org charts, because they follow their creator's rules perfectly. They're programmed to. It all works so well. It's amazing. So why do we doubt his ways when it comes to living out our own lives? Why do we question and doubt and bend the rules and create our own policies when all around us we see clearly that he knows exactly what he's doing, even when we don't? So where are you struggling? Where is it just not coming together in your life? Step back and look at his word. As an employee, a contractor, a leader in the corporate world, as a father or a mother or a brother or a sister, if you want it all to work out for the best, like every other creature on the face of the earth, we really need to do it his way, as his word works flawlessly through you today.